Welcome to your NFL Daily Brief, all the hits, none of the fluff. Like and subscribe to stay updated. Adam Schefter provides valuable insights for fantasy football drafts, focusing on players who could outperform their average draft position.
He considers various league sizes and scoring systems, emphasizing the importance of tailoring choices to specific league settings.
At quarterback, established stars like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson remain top options.
However, Baker Mayfield and Bo Nix are identified as potential middle-round values.
For late-round quarterbacks, Schefter suggests Drake May, Michael Penix Jr., and Trevor Lawrence.
Running back presents a strong rookie class, with Bijan Robinson and Jahmyr Gibbs as potential top overall picks.
Other notable running backs include Chase Brown, Bucky Irving, and Omarion Hampton.
Isaiah Pacheco, recovering from injury, is also highlighted as a value pick.
The wide receiver position boasts exceptional depth, with Jamar Chase and Amon-Ra St. Brown leading the pack.
Schefter also likes Nico Collins, Malik Neighbors, and Marvin Harrison Jr. as potential breakout candidates.
Jordan Addison, despite a suspension, is expected to be a valuable asset upon his return.
Finally, at tight end, Brock Bowers and Trey McBride are top choices.
Fantasy football drafts are about finding value, but some players we just want on our team.
This analysis provides draft day insights, highlighting key players to target in a 12-team league.
Average draft position data from DraftShark's Market Index tool was used for this roadmap.
The first-round strategy depends on draft position and who is available.
Bijan Robinson is the top target, but he will likely be gone quickly.
If Robinson is unavailable, target elite wide receivers like Justin Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb.
In round 2, consider Jonathan Taylor or the best available running back.
Taylor is a solid pick, but other options like Devin Achane are also good.
Round 3 focuses on top tight ends like Trey McBride for a potential advantage.
McBride has shown great potential with a high target share.
Round 4 prioritizes dual-threat quarterbacks like Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts.
These quarterbacks offer significant rushing upside at a lower draft cost.
Micah Parsons interacted with a Falcons fan before the Cowboys' final preseason game, prompting speculation about his future.
Parsons made a call-me gesture to a fan who suggested he join the Falcons, adding to the ongoing Micah Parsons watch.
He was observed without a jersey during the game, wearing a hoodie and hat, and at one point, lying on the medical table.
Coach Brian Schottenheimer stated he was unaware of Parsons' actions during the game due to his focus on play calling.
Parsons later addressed social media commentary about his time on the medical table, denying any disrespect to his teammates.
He declined interviews after the game, but teammate Trevon Diggs offered some insights.
Diggs mentioned Parsons had an MRI on his back Friday, echoing Parsons' earlier mentions of back tightness.
Owner Jerry Jones believes the back issue and previous trade request are related to contract negotiations.
Diggs expressed uncertainty about Parsons' Week 1 availability against the Eagles, citing Parsons' back soreness.
Jones publicly discussed contract details, claiming a significant offer was made but rejected by Parsons' agent.
The Cowboys seem prepared for Parsons to play under his current contract if a new deal is not reached.
Diggs hopes for a resolution, acknowledging Parsons' importance to the team while respecting his individual decisions.
Bears coach Ben Johnson expressed disappointment with the team's offensive performance in their preseason game against the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Bears' starting offense, led by quarterback Caleb Williams, struggled in their initial 2 drives, gaining only 22 yards and punting twice.
The first drive was marred by a fumble on the first play and a false start penalty, putting the Bears in a difficult 2nd and 19 situation.
On the second drive, Williams was sacked by Chiefs defensive tackle Chris Jones, halting the drive's momentum.
Johnson stated that these offensive struggles were similar to issues the team had faced earlier in training camp, despite believing they had overcome them.
He emphasized the need for improvement, stating that the first quarter performance was not good enough.
The Bears' offense eventually found some rhythm on their third drive, resulting in a field goal.
Later in the second quarter, Williams led a 78-yard touchdown drive, culminating in a 3-yard touchdown pass to Rome Odunze.
Williams acknowledged the need for further improvement despite showing flashes of potential.
Backup quarterback Tyson Bagent played well in the second half, throwing for 212 yards and 3 touchdowns, including the game-winning pass.
Bagent led a final drive with no timeouts, culminating in a 6-yard touchdown pass to Ja'Day Walker.
Coach Johnson indicated he may adjust the offensive game plan based on the team's performance in the early part of the regular season.
The Washington Commanders traded running back Brian Robinson Jr. to the San Francisco 49ers.
In return, the Commanders received a 2026 sixth-round pick, freeing up salary cap space.
This trade signifies the end of Robinson Jr.'s time with the Commanders.
The team had planned to release him if a trade partner was not found.
Washington cited depth at the running back position as a reason for the trade.
The 49ers gained much-needed depth due to injuries in their backfield.
Robinson Jr. did not play in Washington's recent preseason game against Cincinnati.
This absence signaled the Commanders' intentions to move on from the running back.
The Commanders may utilize a running back by committee approach this season.
Chris Rodriguez and Jacare Krosky-Merritt showed promise in the preseason game.
Robinson Jr. was a third-round pick in the 2022 draft.
He overcame a difficult situation, returning to play after being shot in 2022.
Robinson Jr. has shown potential despite ranking lower in some statistical categories.
He will aim to contribute to a 49ers team seeking a Super Bowl run.
Atlanta Falcons coach Raheem Morris announced that right tackle Caleb McGary will be out for a significant amount of time due to an injury.
McGary sustained this injury during practice on Wednesday and may be placed on injured reserve.
This placement on injured reserve would mean McGary would miss at least the first 4 games of the season.
He appeared to injure his leg and was carted off the field, visibly favoring his left leg.
McGary also underwent a left knee scope procedure in the offseason, causing him to miss spring practices.
The Falcons are now facing a challenge at the right tackle position, crucial for protecting quarterback Michael Penix Jr.
McGary's backup, Storm Norton, is also unavailable due to recent ankle surgery.
Elijah Wilkinson, a versatile offensive lineman, filled in for McGary during practice.
Wilkinson has prior experience starting at right tackle for the Denver Broncos and has also played for the Falcons.
McGary, age 30, has been the Falcons' starting right tackle for 7 seasons.
He recently signed a 2-year, $30 million contract extension with the team.
This injury poses a significant setback for McGary and the Falcons' offensive line.
Steelers' first-round draft pick DT Harmon suffered a medial collateral ligament sprain in Thursday night's preseason game.
Sources confirmed this injury to ESPN, and the recovery timeline can vary depending on the severity.
Recovery generally takes several weeks to a month and could land Harmon on short-term injured reserve.
This would make him eligible to return after the Steelers' Week 4 game against the Vikings.
Harmon appeared to injure his knee while pursuing quarterback Jack Plummer in the second quarter.
He was taken to the locker room on a cart but later returned to the bench.
Coach Mike Tomlin initially described the injury as a knee sprain of some description.
Further evaluation and imaging on Friday revealed the MCL sprain.
Harmon had a strong training camp and was expected to start alongside Keanu Benton and Cameron Hayward.
His absence could lead to a larger role for fellow rookie Yahya Black, who had a strong preseason performance.
Black recorded 2 sacks, a quarterback hit, and 2 tackles for loss against the Panthers.
Harmon's absence might also impact Cameron Hayward, who is seeking a pay raise for the 2025 season.
Dallas Cowboys cornerback Trevon Diggs is uncertain about his availability for the season opener against the Philadelphia Eagles on September 4.
He might still make the initial 53-man roster despite currently being on the physically unable to perform list.
Diggs has not yet participated in practice but reports feeling better than expected.
He acknowledged the possibility of playing in Week 1 but admitted it is not guaranteed.
If Diggs starts the season on the PUP list, he will have to miss the first 4 games.
However, if the team believes he could return sooner, they might keep him on the active roster.
Diggs has increased his rehabilitation efforts recently and plans to do more in the coming days.
He expressed a strong desire to practice as much as possible to regain game readiness.
Diggs missed the end of the 2024 season due to a left knee injury requiring surgery.
He also missed most of the 2023 season with a torn ACL in the same knee, though the injuries were unrelated.
His decision to rehabilitate in South Florida resulted in a financial penalty from the Cowboys.
Diggs stated that the decision regarding his return will be made through communication with the team.
Backup quarterback Tyrod Taylor is expected to be ready for the New York Jets' Week 1 game against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Taylor missed the entire preseason due to arthroscopic knee surgery, raising concerns about his availability.
Coach Aaron Glenn expressed confidence in Taylor being ready for the season opener.
The Jets had worked out veteran quarterbacks Nathan Peterman and C.J. Beathard as potential backups.
Taylor serves as the primary backup to starting quarterback Justin Fields.
Other quarterbacks on the roster, Adrian Martinez and Brady Cook, lack National Football League experience.
Taylor is expected to be rusty, having not practiced since late July.
The Jets will have at least 5 practices before their game against the Steelers.
Martinez and Cook received significant playing time during the preseason, but their performance was inconsistent.
Both quarterbacks threw interceptions during preseason games.
There is a possibility that either Martinez or Cook will be kept on the practice squad.
Martinez acknowledged the uncertainty surrounding his future with the team.
A sex toy was thrown onto the field during the Tennessee Titans preseason finale against the Minnesota Vikings.
This incident occurred late in the game, with about 5 minutes remaining in the Titans' victory.
The object, described as neon green, landed near the 6-yard line.
It was promptly removed by a security guard and handed over to authorities.
The Tennessee Titans have stated they have identified the individuals responsible.
They have also reported the incident to the Metro Nashville Police Department.
Similar incidents have occurred in the Women's National Basketball Association this season.
At least 3 arrests have been made in connection with those Women's National Basketball Association incidents.
A cryptocurrency group has claimed responsibility for orchestrating some of the Women's National Basketball Association stunts.
This incident marks a concerning trend of disruptions affecting professional sports.
The use of such objects is inappropriate and disrupts the flow of the game.
Further investigation is likely to follow this incident.
Fantasy football draft season is upon us, and ESPN Fantasy offers resources for various league formats.
This draft guide provides rankings, projections, mock drafts, and expert advice.
It caters to both seasoned players and newcomers, aiming to help draft a championship-caliber team.
Resources include cheat sheets tailored to specific needs and Mike Clay's 2025 player projections.
The guide also offers rankings for different formats, including Superflex, IDP, and Dynasty leagues.
Expert analysis is available, featuring insights on draft strategy and player evaluations.
Mock drafts for various league types are provided, including PPR and Superflex.
The guide also highlights sleepers, busts, and breakout players for the 2025 season.
Specific player discussions cover topics such as optimal draft positions and potential values.
Strategic advice addresses navigating tough draft decisions and maximizing team potential.
Content also includes discussions of underappreciated and overhyped players in drafts.
The guide offers analyses for individual players, considering their outlooks for the 2025 season.
The 2025 NFL preseason Week 3 concluded, with teams finalizing their 53-man rosters.
Several key position battles were decided, offering insights into each team's plans.
Tommy DeVito impressed for the Giants, despite likely being the odd man out at quarterback.
The Patriots focused on their kicker competition between rookie Andy Borregales and Parker Romo.
The Steelers suffered a potential setback with rookie Derek Harmon's knee injury.
The Panthers evaluated their wide receiver depth, potentially showcasing Hunter Renfrow and David Moore for trades.
Nash and Wright had a mixed performance for the Bears, showcasing both strengths and weaknesses.
The Chiefs might seek a veteran running back after an unimpressive preseason from Elijah Mitchell.
Aiden Hutchinson is projected to lead the league in sacks despite a season-ending injury in 2024.
His impressive performance in the 5 games he played before his injury, including a remarkable pass rush win rate, significantly influences this projection.
This projection model considers factors such as pass performance, projected snaps, and opponent sack rates.
It also includes team win totals and how often a player lines up at the edge versus the interior of the defensive line.
Micah Parsons is projected for 12 sacks, consistent with his career performance.
However, the model may be limited by not accounting for his hold-in and assuming a full season.
Trey Hendrickson is projected for 11.4 sacks, lower than his recent performance, possibly due to his age and the Bengals' tough quarterback schedule.
Myles Garrett is projected for 10.9 sacks, but the Browns' projected poor performance might limit his opportunities.
TJ Watt is projected for 10.7 sacks, with the model considering his down season in 2024 but also his exceptional performance in 2023.
Jonathan Greenard is projected for 10.5 sacks, likely boosted by the Vikings' blitz-heavy defensive coordinator, Brian Flores.
Max Crosby is also projected for 10.5 sacks, benefiting from the Raiders' favorable schedule of opposing quarterbacks prone to being sacked.
Danielle Hunter is projected for 9.8 sacks, with his age and the Texans' schedule of sack-avoidant quarterbacks potentially limiting his production.
Mina Kimes has expressed concerns about the Cincinnati Bengals' run defense and its potential for improvement this season.
The Bengals' locker room retains a familiar feel, with returning players and familiar fixtures like the ping-pong tables.
Despite missing the postseason for 2 consecutive years, the Bengals opted against significant roster changes.
Head coach Zach Taylor expressed confidence in the current team and is eager to see their performance in the upcoming games.
Key contract decisions regarding Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Trey Hendrickson shaped the Bengals' offseason strategy.
The substantial investments in Chase and Higgins influenced the team's ability to make other roster moves.
Most changes occurred within the offensive and defensive lines and at linebacker, with 4 new projected starters for Week 1.
2 of these starters are rookies, left guard Dylan Fairchild and linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr.
A major coaching change saw Lou Anarumo replaced by Al Golden as defensive coordinator.
Golden emphasized the acquisition of intelligent, tough, and self-starting players with leadership qualities.
Defensive tackle TJ Slaton and linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr. are expected to contribute to improving the run defense.
Safety Jordan Battle believes the team is capable and that improved performance hinges on player effort and execution.
Ryan Clark praises Cam Ward of the Tennessee Titans, comparing his work ethic to some National Football League legends.
With the 2025 National Football League season approaching, it is time to evaluate the performance of rookies from the 2025 draft.
Cam Ward has secured the starting quarterback position for the Titans and has shown strong leadership qualities.
Ward has impressed with his deep passing ability, connecting well with receiver Calvin Ridley.
Oluwafemi Oladejo, an edge rusher, has shown potential but is still developing.
Safety Kevin Winston Jr. has been sidelined due to hamstring and knee soreness.
Shemer Dyke has earned a spot as a reserve slot receiver and return specialist.
Tight end Gunnar Helm has become a reliable target for Ward, excelling in zone coverage.
Alec Iomanor is expected to start at the X-receiver position, but needs to improve consistency.
Jackson Slater has secured a depth role at center and guard due to his blocking skills.
Marcus Harris has impressed as a cornerback, demonstrating composure and ball skills.
Khalil Mullings is projected to contribute as a short yardage back and special teams player.
The National Football League Players Association achieved a significant win this summer with increased guaranteed contracts for second-round draft picks.
7 players in the second round of the 2025 draft secured fully guaranteed contracts, a historic first for this round.
An 8th player, Quinshon Judkins, may also receive a fully guaranteed contract pending an NFL investigation.
This resulted in a substantial increase in guaranteed money for the second round, exceeding projections by over $21 million.
While rookie contracts usually have a set value, there are still negotiable aspects like signing bonuses and guarantee language.
This year, a large number of second-round picks remained unsigned as training camps approached, creating leverage for the players.
Tyler Shaw secured a fully guaranteed deal, setting a precedent and influencing the market for other second-round picks.
Trey Harris, a wide receiver, also secured a significantly higher percentage of guaranteed money than the previous year's equivalent pick.
This success was celebrated by the NFLPA as a victory for current and future union members.
The negotiations highlighted the importance of guaranteed money in NFL contracts.
Jaden Higgins signing a fully guaranteed deal with the Houston Texans was a pivotal moment in these negotiations.
This deal influenced subsequent contracts, including Carson Schwessinger also receiving a fully guaranteed deal.
The National Football League offseason continues with teams making adjustments to their rosters through trades.
One notable trade involved Brian Robinson Jr. moving from the Commanders to the 49ers for a 2026 sixth-round pick.
The Commanders deemed Robinson expendable after strong performances from other running backs.
Robinson is primarily a runner and will likely serve as a backup to Christian McCaffrey in San Francisco.
The 49ers needed depth at running back, but the sixth-round pick might be a slight overpay.
The Saints acquired Devon Vele from the Broncos for a 2026 fourth-round pick and a 2027 seventh-round pick.
Vele showed promise as a rookie in Denver, but the Broncos have a deep receiver room.
Vele adds height to the Saints' receiving core and experience in the slot position.
The Saints are in a rebuilding phase, so trading draft capital is a calculated risk.
The Broncos capitalized on Vele's age and their depth at receiver to acquire valuable draft picks.
Other trades included Harrison Phillips to the Jets and Darren Waller to the Dolphins.
These moves address team needs and provide opportunities for players seeking more playing time.
The National Football League preseason is almost over, with teams preparing for the 2025 regular season.
Teams are finalizing their rosters, and we are tracking every trade before the season begins on September 4.
One of the biggest moves was running back Brian Robinson Jr. being traded from the Washington Commanders to the San Francisco 49ers.
The Commanders received a 6th-round draft pick in exchange for Robinson.
The San Francisco 49ers also acquired wide receiver Sky Moore from the Kansas City Chiefs.
In return, the Chiefs received a slightly better draft pick in the 2027 draft.
The New Orleans Saints acquired wide receiver Devon Vele from the Denver Broncos.
The Broncos received 2 draft picks in exchange for Vele.
The New York Jets made 2 trades to strengthen their defensive line.
They acquired defensive tackles Harrison Phillips from the Minnesota Vikings and Jovan Briggs from the Cleveland Browns.
Other notable trades include the Jacksonville Jaguars acquiring defensive tackle Colin Saunders from the New Orleans Saints.
The Houston Texans and Philadelphia Eagles also swapped players and draft picks in a recent trade.
Dak Prescott raced CeeDee Lamb during a Cowboys practice to test his speed after hamstring surgery.
This sprint was motivated by his desire to push his limits in a non-contact practice environment.
Prescott acknowledged the need to simulate game speed running situations.
He emphasized the importance of preparing for high-pressure moments like escaping pressure in games.
Prescott is entering the season without preseason games for the 6th consecutive year.
He expressed confidence in his training camp preparation and joint practice with the Rams.
Prescott is focused on ensuring his legs are fully recovered and ready for the season.
Coach Brian Schottenheimer highlighted the importance of Prescott reaching top speed in practice.
Prescott is committed to improving his running ability despite his past hamstring injury.
The Cowboys do not plan to overuse designed runs for Prescott, especially early in the season.
Schottenheimer stressed the importance of Prescott's running ability for extending plays and making key plays.
He emphasized the need for Prescott to be smart about protecting himself by sliding or getting down when necessary.
Brock Purdy received a significant contract extension this offseason, marking the biggest raise in National Football League history.
This 5-year, $265 million contract includes $181 million in guaranteed money and a no-trade clause.
Purdy is now tied as the 7th highest paid player in the league.
He will earn approximately $2.9 million per week, significantly more than his total earnings over his first 3 National Football League seasons.
Head coach Kyle Shanahan reassured Purdy of his position within the team during contract negotiations.
This conversation eased Purdy's concerns and reinforced his commitment to the team.
Purdy's agent, Kyle Strongen, and the 49ers worked through the details of the contract, including guarantees and cash flow.
The deal was finalized with a celebratory phone call from general manager John Lynch, Shanahan, and owner Jed York.
Purdy's contract negotiation was relatively quick and less contentious compared to recent negotiations with other players.
He prioritized guaranteed money over setting record-breaking contract values.
Purdy drew comparisons to other highly paid quarterbacks such as Jared Goff, Tua Tagovailoa, and Trevor Lawrence.
His performance and accomplishments in his first 2 seasons were key factors in the negotiation process.
Purdy balanced his desire for a fair contract with the team's need for financial flexibility to build a competitive roster.
He focused on improving his mobility and getting the ball out quicker during the offseason.
That's a wrap on this week's NFL Blitz Talk. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time with more gridiron fire and fearless breakdowns.